If you've ever said this to your child, how many times do I have to tell you to do this? How many times do I have to tell you not to do this? Then this video is for you. So hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ruth and this is Raising Kids in Real Time, Unfiltered. As a certified professional in advanced parenting skills, I am here to make parenting simple and practical for you. If you have concerns about your child's development, please speak to your doctor, your midwife, or your health visitor. So in my last video, I spoke about how to discipline your child without crushing their confidence. Today, I'm going to be talking about real life parenting struggles. Time out, why some children don't listen and what you need to do, and setting boundaries without feeling guilty. I'll say that again. I'll tell you how to set boundaries without feeling guilty. And I'm going to make this very simple, honest, real, not perfect parenting, but practical parenting. So come with me and let's break this down. Okay, the first thing I'm going to talk about is time out. A lot of us have seen time out in action. A lot of us have put our children on timeout in the past. In fact, I know that some of you watching me right now, your children, your kids are currently on timeout. I won't be surprised. Okay, so yes, timeout. You tell your children or you tell your child, go sit in that corner. Go sit in that corner. Go sit on that chair. No talking. Sit there for 5 minutes and no talking. Don't move. Sit there for 10 minutes. Do not move. Sit on that naughty chair. Sit in that naughty corner. That is timeout. But you know what? Yes, timeout works. It stops the behavior in that moment. But here's the thing. Is your child learning? Or the child is stopping because they just have to? So you see, yes, timeout works sometimes. But like I said again, is that child just stopping because they just have to? But for me, you know, I always share my experience in my videos, my experience from raising 2 children. So for me, timeout wasn't just a time to sit in a corner. It was a time for my children to sit down, calm down, reflect, think about what they did. And that is where apology comes in. Remember, I spoke about teaching your children how to apologize. So if you haven't seen that video, it's right here in my channel. 4 words every child needs. Apology is one of them. Learning to say I'm sorry. So for me, time out at that time when my kids were still growing was a time for them to think. I tell them, think about what you've done. Think about what you've done and let me know if what you've done is okay. You see, like I always say, every child is different. With my son, I didn't always put him on timeout. But with my daughter, oh my, she was always on timeout. And the thing is, whenever I say to her, sit there, don't talk for 5 minutes. You're going to sit there and don't get up. She says, no, I don't want to sit there. I'm not sitting now. And you know what I do? I don't shout. I won't say, I just didn't used to say nothing. All I do is take her myself and put her on the chair. And then she sits there and she cries. But you know what? I ignore. And then when she's done crying, I say to her, Now you're done crying. So think about what you've done. What you did, is it good? And then you hear the brother say to her, this is the time to tell mommy, I'm sorry. Tell mommy you're sorry, so mommy can let you get up from the chair. Tell mommy you're sorry, so mommy can let you play. And then she sits there for 5 minutes and then says, I'm sorry, mommy. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. And then I say to her, all right then, get up. Don't do that again. So for me, timeout wasn't just sit there, don't get up. No, it was a time for them or for her to think about what she's done and then apologize. So the next point I'm going to be talking about is why some children don't listen and what you need to do. But before I go further, if you're watching me for the first time and you haven't subscribed, please click on the subscribe button, click on the like button and share. And also, if you've been watching and you haven't subscribed all this while, please do it right away so you don't forget. Please do it right away. It doesn't cost anything. Okay, so my next point, like I said, is why some children don't listen and what you need to do. I'm sure every parent at some point have said, how many times do I have to tell you this? How many times do I have to tell you not to do this? How many times do I have to tell you to do this? Yes, you're not alone. We all at some point have said that to our children. But here's the thing that might surprise you. Children just don't ignore you just because they want to annoy you. So let's break it down. It is because they are distracted. They are distracted. Children live in the moment. You see, if they're playing, they are fully in it. So when you scream from another room or from the kitchen, hey, John, calm down now. Your food is ready. Hey, John, it's time to go to bed. Hey, John, it's time to have your bath. Hey, John, come here now. You know what? They can hear you, but they might not even process it because they are so engrossed in what they are watching on their tablet or what they are playing, the game they're playing. So in that case, what do you need to do? If you find yourself screaming and shouting, come here now, it's time to eat, it's time to have your bath. You know what you need to do? Just go straight to their room, make eye contact, say their name, and say, hey, it's time to eat. Hey, it's time to come downstairs. Hey, it's time to have your bath. And you know, sometimes they might even just be sitting directly opposite you, but ignoring you completely. So look at them in the face and say, it's time to do this. It's time to come down. That's all. Simple, but powerful. Like I said in my previous video, keep a stern face when you're doing that. You're not shouting. You're not screaming. Stern look. It's time to have your bath. It's time to put that away and go have your dinner. Simple, but powerful. So now, the second point I'll talk about is too many words. Sometimes we talk too much. We explain, we repeat, we lecture. And you know what? The child just switches off. So what do you need to do? Just keep it short. So instead of saying, hey, How many times have I told you not to put your shoes here? Because people will trip. Someone will trip and fall. Don't put your shoes here. Someone will trip and fall. No. All you need to do is, again, a stern face, give a stern look, and just say, hey, shoes, put them away. Put those shoes away. Hey, your shoes are not supposed to be there. Put them away. You see? Direct, clear, and done. Simple. Save your energy. You don't need all those screaming. Just save your energy. With your stern look, direct, clear, and done. Okay, so I'll tell you another point why some children don't listen. They don't listen because they don't feel connected. And this is a big thing. When kids feel ignored, rushed, or disconnected, they are less likely to listen. Not because they are bad, but because connection is their priority. So, what do you need to do? You need to try and spend some time every day with your child, with your children. 5 to 10 minutes a day of playing, of talking, of just laughing. You know what? Because that honestly fills their connection tank. And when the connection tank is full, then they listen better. So make them feel connected. Spend that time with them. 5 to 10 minutes. I know we're busy. We're all busy parents, but spend at least 5 to 10 minutes playing with them, chatting with them, asking them about their day. And that will make them feel connected. And then they will listen better because they don't want to disappoint you. So one of the reasons they don't listen, some children don't listen, is because as a parent, you do not follow through. This is a tough one. If you say, hey, if you don't stop, I will take your tablet away, and you don't do it, you know what? Your child will say, okay, mommy doesn't mean it. Mommy always says she's going to take my tablet, but she doesn't always do that. She doesn't always take it. So, mommy doesn't mean it. She doesn't always mean it when she says that. Yeah, they won't listen because you say one thing and you don't follow through. So what do you need to do? Say less, but mean it. Give consequence that you are ready to follow through. Set boundaries without feeling guilty. Let them know what's okay, what's not okay, and what is expected. Your child is crying, is upset, not because you've done something wrong, but because they didn't get what they want. And that's okay. That is very okay. So setting boundaries is very necessary. Set boundaries without feeling guilty. Like I always say, what is not allowed today is not allowed tomorrow. So in conclusion, parenting is not easy. Some days you will not get it right. Some days you will lose patience. But you know what? Like I always say, you are learning.